We're back.
Not that we ever really went anywhere. Man, do I ever feel refreshed, everyone, after spending a month on the beach in the Bahamas, just sipping Mai Tais, not doing any work. That's how it was, right?
What are you talking about? I was working here all that time. Come on.
It's true. We've been cranking away on some other projects, stuff that we wanted to get caught up on, like we told you in that We're Failing video. And as a Canadian, I think I owe you all an apology for clickbaiting you so hard on that thumbnail and that title. Obviously, we don't really think we're failing, and we're never going to quit doing this. At least, I don't plan on quitting it before the doctors tell me I have to. So we just wanted your feedback, and we thought it'd be a fun way to generate some comments, and it certainly did that. So thank you very much, everyone, for all of the great feedback that we got, not just in the comment section here on YouTube, but we got a ton of emails.
Tremendous.
We got tons of messages on Instagram.
Yeah.
And
it was fantastic. Like, the feedback was incredible. All that information you guys gave us. It was a lot to go through, but we did go through it, and we kind of have a bunch of inspirations and ideas on how to move forward here.
Yeah, we do. I mean, first of all, thanks for everyone who just sent like positive messages of like, I love the channel, love what you guys are doing, and sorry you don't have more subs or whatever. That's very kind of you to say, and for everyone who sent us really constructive feedback, it was super valuable to go through. And Pete and I have sat down and gone through it all, and I think there's like basically like 4 main themes, if you want to call it that, to the comments. One of which was people want to see us driving these cars more. So not just thrashing, building them, and moving on to the next build, they actually want to see us driving them more. So whether that's on the street or at the racetrack, some combination of the two. That was a pretty common point of feedback for us. So that's certainly something we're going to make an effort to do more of. So I guess another theme was you wanted us to do a few more like simple bolt-on type builds. So don't get lost so deep in the weeds with like super deep tech where we're swapping a motor and we spend a month, tuning up the firewall.
Too much talking, not enough working, simpler builds.
Yep.
That stuff.
And maybe some more of these quick, easy builds like the, Pimp My Ride or Mod My Rides, as we're calling them now, because we don't want to get sued by Viacom. So you will see some more of those on the channel, just because we think they're fun, and it's a nice way to change the pace around here too for us.
One of the major changes that we are going to do is add a second channel called Speed Academy Plus. And the reasoning for that is we're going to post our overflow content. So do-it-yourself stuff, how-tos, maybe like, things that we don't necessarily feel would fit on our channel. You may also have noticed the new intro, the new logo, the redesign. So Dave and I went through and we thought long and hard about it, and we said, you know what? It's fun to redesign some stuff, and so we did exactly that. We can also expect to see some new merch. I was really hoping that we would have merch right now, but unfortunately with COVID and everything going on, the printing companies are backed up. We do have new hats. I have a brand new hat here. Check this guy out, people. So this is with a couple of new hats that are gonna be coming down the pipeline. Hopefully they'll be here soon. So without further ado, I think what we're gonna do now is shoot a bit of an unboxing video.
Why not?
It's been a month since we've really opened up boxes around here, so we're gonna get to it and show you what we've got.
Let's get this unboxing started with some seriously sexy hardware here, everybody. Speaking of sexy hardware, by the way, we're not getting rid of the old logo for you loyalists, and frankly I love the original logo too. The classic logo now, I think we've always called it the classic, but that'll still be available on our store, and we'll still wear it and stuff, so don't worry. We're not kicking the old guy to the curb. We're just freshening things up a little bit, and giving people more options in what style they might like. So get ready, everyone. Maybe get some tissue ready, because this is gonna get sexy. Woo! Come on out.
Wow.
Look at that bad boy right there.
Bronze, that's such a classic, timeless look.
As is the CE28, one of the best looking Volk racing wheels ever made. It looks good on everything, man. You can't go wrong. So we're not going to spoil the surprise and tell you what this is going on, but trust me, you will not be disappointed when you see these bolted up to a future project car.
This Enki wheel is very hard to get. I actually have 2 of them here right now. We're waiting for another 2 that are coming from Japan. So you can imagine these are on the rare scale. You ready for it? Nice and slow. Oh yes. Look at that. RSO 5 RRs. Check those out. Man, these are gonna be absolutely badass. On a vehicle that you have not seen on the channel yet. This is an 18 by 8.5, if that tells you anything. It is for the front of a car, and the bolt pattern is not 5 by 114. That's all I'm gonna say. Another Enki box, but no, not the same wheel. I'm pumped to see what these guys look like. Whoa, DP, look at the packaging on this one.
You're going all out, eh?
Yeah, let's see.
Foam rim protector.
Yep, whoa, 1 layer. 2 layers of protection, and oh yeah, look at that TS5. Man, it's a big boy, got some nice concave in it.
Oh yeah.
18 by 9.5 plus 45. So take your guesses. Also not a 5 by 114 bolt pattern, so take your guesses what that's gonna go on.
Moving on to this set of Konig wheels here. These are of course from their flow formed lineup because we like light and strong wheels, everybody. This is for a project that shall remain unnamed, but is near and dear to my heart. If you know me well, you might be able to guess what they are, or once I get all this cardboard out of the way here. And oof, this is also really well packaged. It's got that same fancy rim protector. They all come with these nice
Holy
shower caps,
smokes!
more foam underneath.
Get to the action!
Oh, and a layer of saran wrap on there, all to get to these bad boys. Woo-wee, those look good. Let me get this plastic off here, Pete. Come on, out of there. All right. Look at that. That is a Konig countergram, and these are an 18 by 9.5 plus 25 offset, and they are a 5 by 114. So take your best guess on what that is going on. Moving on to another set of Konig wheels here. And these ones are a very similar spec, but not for the same mystery car as the...
I think they're the exact same spec, DP.
They are 18 by 9.5 plus 25, 5 by 114. So
Ooh, black.
my
Yes,
technique
yes.
is improving here a little bit on how to unbox these. I'm not professional unboxers here, everybody. Not what we do.
Ooh, look at those.
We need lube for that. Ooh, man, we've got another set of matte black big boys here, eh? Those are really nice too.
Even though we're not going to be going as deep into our builds, we will still be doing lots of fabrication work, and that means turning to Vibrant for a lot of that stuff. Let's see what we've got here. We've got some aluminum tubing, 4 inches. Woo! That must mean big things to come. We've got some flex sections here, some bellows, and more notably, we have this new thermostatic oil sandwich adapter. So Vibrant, this is a brand new product from them. I'm super pumped for these because now we've kind of have the whole Vibrant catalog. Before, we always had to go out and find a sandwich plate from another manufacturer. Now it's from Vibrant, and these, I'm pretty sure, are some of the best on the market now. Like, look at the billet work on this thing. It looks really badass. Like, check that out. The size is nice and small. It's labeled. It's got spots for sensors and whatnot. So wicked product. Eager to get this on a car. The Milwaukee tool set continues to grow with what is arguably going to be a new favorite tool. This is a right angle impact. It may look like a ratchet, but it is not. So this is actually a real impact style right angle tool. And the beauty of this thing is obviously it's gonna have a ton more torque and whatnot, so you're gonna be able to loosen nuts and bolts in that sense. But more importantly, it's not, when you tighten it, not like ratchets, usually you can bust your knuckles because you're like holding on and it hits and it rotates around. This won't do it. So this is super cool. We also picked up this small vacuum. This is one of their newest vacuums. And my big reasoning for this was we have a shop vac around here, and I just find it's cumbersome to use. You always got to plug it in. It's this huge thing you got to lug around. And with this vacuum, it's this tiny little, I shouldn't call it tiny. I'm sorry, it's not tiny. It's medium size.
It's like a modest beer cooler size.
There you go, yeah. This is even small for a beer cooler, but look at this
Like a
thing.
toolbox size, isn't it?
Look at that.
Yeah.
So light. Everything's packed away inside. It's super neat. Like, how cool is this thing? Check that out. Comes out like that. Let's see if this thing fires up. There you go. So we're really pumped for this because really this is the size we need to clean cars with. You don't need anything bigger.
All right, moving on to some Fortune Auto coilovers here for what is truly a secret project around here. We haven't even teased this one yet, have we, Pete?
No, we haven't.
And I gotta say, it's a kind of a different project for us. I mean, yes, we're called Speed Academy. Yes, we want to like build fast cars. We want to go fast with class, as our motto says sometimes. And this one is gonna go fast, but it's gonna have a little extra emphasis on the classy side of things, don't you think, Pete?
More class than fast, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see.
We will see.
We're gonna have some battles to determine just how fast this car gets. But like all the Fortune Autos coilover kits, it comes with a instruction manual with these wrenches, and it looks like they've even put some non-medical safety class information. Oh, they put masks in here. Oh wow!
Cool. Right on.
Like a,
Thanks, guys.
Pandemic edition packaging. That's really awesome. And if you've ever watched like our factory tour at Fortune Auto, you'll know that they build all of this stuff in their facility in Virginia, and it's all built to your specifications. This is truly custom coilovers. You choose the spring rates. You can. They have different spring types available. You can get Swift springs or they're off-the-shelf springs, and they have different types of options that you can choose it from. This is their off-the-shelf 500 series kit, so this is like their street kit. We really love these 500 series kits for a street car because they ride exceptionally well on the street, but when you crank up the dampening, as I can do up here, then you get that control, that body motion control that you really want, say, for a track day. So.
All right, let's show them this thing, and guess what this is going on here, people.
I don't think you guys are going to guess this one, but it's going to be fun. I'm pretty pumped on it. Now for something that is truly near and dear to my heart, everyone, it's parts for Connie Celica. And no, she's not back from Body and Paint yet. Tim and the guys down there at the Street Bandito channel and Industry Garage are working on carbon parts right now. They're going to have an episode out very soon on their channel about that carbon part stuff, so go look for that. But this is from Christian Rojas out in Southern California, and he redid the door cards for the Celica.
Damn, those look dope.
Aren't those super nice? It's a really clean style that he uses. It's not a replica of the factory setup, so this is, I would call it slightly more modern, kind of like hot rod style. I really like them. That's the rear door card. He also made these little sail panels, and he even has a stamp that has like that Celica dragon symbol on it that he puts on these sail panels, which is like the C-pillar area. I chose to go stampless just because I'm not a trans stamp kind of guy, but here's your front door card.
Oh, wow.
Very sexy. So pumped to put Connie back together again once we get her back from carbon and paint.
Fragile liquid. What could this ever be?
Is that my Japanese whiskey coming in or what?
Well, I think this stuff would kill you if you decided to drink it. This
man,
is
what have you done?
Purple Power Concentrated Industrial Strength Cleaner. This is for a parts washer. And funny enough, I follow one of my old co-workers, buddies, Matt Rodrez. If you guys remember Honda Tuning and whatnot, he was the editor there. And I saw him buy this stuff, and he was saying how good it is. So you know what? The power of IG worked. It sucked me in. I got his recommendation. I thought, you know what? Let's give this a go. So here it is. And we'll get back to you and we'll let you know how this actually works once we start using it. Now, if you're Canadian, then you will recognize this brand. If you're not, this is probably what I would consider the higher end standard of a Harbor Freight from the US.
Is it really higher than Harbor Freight?
It is, yes.
Similar.
Yes, it is, because you know what? A lot of their tools and parts and whatnot offer a lifetime money back warranty. Like they guarantee stuff, so if something goes wrong there, you can bring it back, no questions asked. And this was kind of like a weird random haul for me. I was shopping and I saw some stuff on sale, of course, some ratchet straps, because ours went missing, DP, out of the Tundra, right?
Ken Wagon stole them, I think.
Yeah, it's always Ken. Ken's stealing everything. I got some Permatex Ultra Black. We need more of that kicking around so I can clog up some oil pans and oil drain, or
pickups?
Oil pickups, yes. Yeah. Some gloves and some battery tenders, because we've got too many cars around here. And they did a good job packaging this up. Another oil pan, because, well, you can never have enough of these. Oh, this box came from Turn 14. And you can imagine, you know what? Sometimes when we're looking at these projects And for example, Dave is building the Supra, I'm building the GTR. I'm looking for Supra parts too, because I'm just trying to be nice and helpful.
It's a team effort around here, PT.
It certainly is. Let's face the facts. And when I saw this exhaust system come up, it brought back memories of like 2000 era Supras and what they were running. And I just couldn't pass it up.
Ooh, carbon fiber.
This is, I think, like one of the coolest exhaust systems for the Supra.
Look
this
at
is like
this
their
cannon, it's huge.
Yeah, man, this is badass.
It's 4-inch tubing on that thing?
I think so, yeah, man.
Holy
like this
cow.
is the next level. Look, it's even got a square flange on
wow,
it. This is like how OG this is. And I absolutely in love with this exhaust system. I think it is gonna look so good on your Supra. Speaking of our Supra GTR project, this I'm not so proud of. I tasked Craig from Bonsai Rides to import this for me, and I bought this through Yahoo Japan, thinking this was a proper Nismo R34 GTR bumper, and when it arrived, it is not an authentic one. It is a replica.
How do you know that?
Well, because the Nismo one has a label right here,
okay,
and I think it's usually done in a like yellowish fiberglass, and this one doesn't have it. So sadly, it's also cracked here. Like this was supposed to be brand new, so maybe it got damaged and whatnot. But this is a good opportunity to reach out to you guys. Has anybody run one of these? The thing is, the Nismo one is fiberglass as well. So if this is a good mold, a good copy, then I'm totally fine with it. I don't love that it's not a Nismo piece, an authentic Nismo piece, but sometimes you know, you win some, you lose some. This one, unfortunately, I think I got the shit end of the stick, and I don't love the fact that it has this like nasty chicken wire here, so this mesh that I'm gonna have to change out. But all fixable things. Let me know in the comments if I should keep this or should I be looking for an authentic one. For this, I have to give a huge shout out to Scott over at Coilovers. He's been such a huge supporter of ours, and when I told him that our Evo 6 had failed, he saw how ballooned the radiator got, he sent me a brand new one within days. So thank you, Scott, so much. I'm not even gonna pull this completely out. I'll give you guys a quick peek, but there it is. That's another one. And as I said, big thanks to Scott for doing that. We will hopefully have this car back together soon because I'm so eager to get that thing up and running again.
The JDM Fest continues here with these headlights that we imported through Jesse Streeter, who is over in Japan under the name Streeter Corp. And he is your typical JDM exporter. So if you're looking for someone in Japan to buy and ship you parts, Jesse's a good guy for that. I'm already failing on the unboxing here, Pete. All right, these are some pretty sweet headlight lenses for the Supra, which is really gonna freshen the look up, because once you start to see that car on the channel, you'll see how like old and tired and yellowed and just grotty looking the headlight lenses look. And cool thing about the Supra is you can just replace the lens.
Oh man, that's nice.
You don't have to replace the whole headlight fixture. So.
And those look like they're the updated, I think like S2 version or whatever. So yeah, those are gonna look really good.
We saved the biggest box for last. This is a Cobb tuning exhaust system. And you may, I think I gotta push this down here. You guys may know what this is when you see it. Whew, another box. Wow, that looks stunning in typical Cobb fashion. Superb craftsmanship on this. Does this give this away? Do you guys know what this is for?
I don't know what it is, so...
this may not, but the pipes here may. I'm not even gonna unpackage these. I'm gonna just pull them out here so you can have a look. I don't know if this gives you more details, but this is certainly going to be a really cool project. One that is more performance oriented this time around, so it will be a Mod My Car series. Well, DP, is that it? I think that's it. I think we've opened everything up. So that's it for this one, guys. Thank you so much. Please let us know in the comments, did you enjoy watching us unpackage parts? And as always, if you like the video, definitely subscribe. Make sure to turn that notification bell on and hit that like button.
Full murder scene, everybody.
She done.
Look at this mess.
Who's gonna clean this up?
Oof.
We need an intern, PT.